what it is, man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
Make sure to check out our sponsor, Cell Phone Buyers Recyclers. They want to buy your cell phone old, broken, or you're just trying to get rid of it. You can contact them right at the number on the screen, text or call. Also, their social media and website is in the description if that's more convenient. If you share their social media accounts on social media, get a chance to win an iPhone. Go check them out. All right, man. Forbes released a sportsmen's top earners from June 2019 to June 2020. Obviously, the pandemic hurt it. I think Roger Federer topped the list. He only made a base salary of $6.3 million as far as winnings, as far as, in tennis. But his endorsements was over $100 million. All right, and I kind of want to talk about the list a little bit, and I want to talk about endorsements. All right, Tyson Fury tops the list for boxers at $47 million. He had $7 million in endorsements, I think he said, and that's the highest that I've seen. I think Canelo was somewhere near there as well, too. But then after him was Anthony Joshua. He got $46 million. A lot of that, some of his money came from endorsements as well, too. And then you had Deontay Wilder, one slot, $1 million less than Anthony Joshua. Joshua was 47, Fury 57 million, and then Wilder came in at 46 and some change. All his purse basically all his money came from his purses, other than like 500,000 in endorsement. And then Canelo, Fury was 11. I put the list on the screen. Thanks to Michael Benson for posting it. Then Joshua Wilder was down there with like the 13 range. But then Canelo was already all the way down at 30. He made $37 million with some of it coming from endorsements. So let's talk about that part. Then I'll talk about the lack of endorsements in boxing. So one thing we did see is that Canelo may not be getting the money that they say he's getting with his own. Or maybe he just fought once in that time frame. I know his last fight was Kovalev, September. I don't know sure when the Danny Jacob fight came in. So I only think he fought once. So that's only one of his purses that he got, I believe. So that's why Canelo's so low down. I think he fought Danny Jacobs in May of 2019. And then this list is from June to June. So he hasn't fought this year. So if Canelo did fight this year, Canelo probably would be well over $70 million. So he would still be the highest paid boxer out the list. What happened was people gonna scream, "Oh, Canelo ain't getting the money." He said he only fought once in that time frame, just thinking off the top of the dome. So had he fought twice, Canelo would be in the top 10 easily. LeBron James made $28.8 million, I think, but the majority of his money came from endorsements too. So Fury got endorsements. He got money with WWE. They pushed him on ESPN, top rank, sold him as the Great White Hope, and he got endorsements. I don't know if there's more UK, more United States, but he made a nice amount of endorsements, and that's the difference. Anthony Joshua, from June to June, I believe he lost to Andy Ruiz. He regained himself versus Andy Ruiz, so he fought twice since then. So if he was getting, if he had got the 70 million or 80 million he was promised in UK, over there overseas in December, and he made $30 million versus or 20 million versus Andy Ruiz, then that ain't reflecting this. This ain't reflecting the money that they made. Forbes is not always accurate, so I thought Anthony Joshua would kind of be closer to the $100 million mark as well too. But Deontay Wilder is just one step behind him, and most people say, well, Deontay ain't the star that Joshua is, and Joshua is this massive star. And only reason that Joshua tops Wilder is because he got endorsements. Without the endorsements, even with one more endorsement that would pay Wilder some, Wilder would have made more money last year than Anthony Joshua. So it's not a big discrepancy between them when it comes to the finances. But like I said before, Forbes ain't always accurate. It's a lot of dudes getting money under the table, getting money 10 different ways. But the only reason Canelo's so low is because he fought once. So Canelo probably would top the list of boxers had he would have got 2 fights in by this time period. But, just let you know, the heavyweight division got all this money in it, and they need to fight each other. Joshua Fury, Joshua Wilder Fury again, and they making good money, you know. And if some of the fighters that did make the list, remember people screaming that, from June to June, all this dude getting this money. He made 20 million doing this. He made 100 million doing this. He made this doing that. For fighters that's not on this list, this should motivate you to get on that list. 2 years ago, Fury was nobody. 2 years ago, Wilder was still fighting on Showtime, I believe. Now look at them. They on the Forbes list with LeBron and Cristiano Ronaldo and Russell Westbrook and everybody. Carson Wentz. They up there. You know why they up there? Because they fought the best 2 times. They fought the best 2 times, and look at them. You know what I'm saying? Look at Canelo. He getting money. Look at Joshua. He getting money. So anybody that didn't make this list, that's talking A side, B side. If you ain't on this list, you don't deserve to scream A side, B side, and all that other shit, man. You don't deserve it. You feel me? So you don't deserve it. So this just motivate fighters to want to fight the best. You know what I'm saying? You see all these, fighters with the cars and most of that shit rented. These niggas ain't getting money like them. But as far as endorsements, it's just sad that, most boxers don't have endorsements they should. And, Deontay Wilder need to look at his team and like where can I, be in some commercials at? And that's part of having a manager. What is JD is doing? This is part of Al Heyman. Al Heyman need to put his fighters and promote them a lot better. Promotion just don't come in terms of promoting the fight when the fight guy coming on or doing an interview on inside the Fox, PBC, whatever. Promotion got something to do with, aligning Deontay Wilder with a Gatorade commercial. Trying to get him a brand deal with Jordan, trying to get him a brand deal with Nike. Being in a, PSA commercials. You know what I'm saying? Anything. The lack of promotion that these fighters are getting, as far as outside of boxing, Devontae with Under Armour, at least he was. So was Canelo. Where's the commercials at? Deontay Wilder is knocking everything out moving. He should be everywhere. Errol Spence should be at least, holding down Texas. Texas is a big area. He should be in car dealership commercials. He should be doing commercials. He should be, doing footwear commercials. How about having some of these boxers come out with their own shoes? How about getting with Nike and doing a shoe for Deontay Wilder? You know what I'm saying? Doing the shoe with Errol Spence, a Cowboy edition shoe for Errol Spence. Terrence Crawford putting them in some of these commercials, man. Not just when Heisman come up. Get them a McDonald's commercial. Get them a Burger King commercial. Even if they do it for a little bit of nothing. It's deeper than the money you getting. It's the exposure. Sportswear commercials. All that type of stuff, man. The lack of endorsements in boxing goes parallel with the lack of popularity. You got to be known. You just can't promote a fighter in the boxing world. You got to promote them outside of it. And that's what made Fury so popular, going on WWE, going on NFL Network. And then capitalize. Obviously, you got to win. You got to win. So, at the end of the day, Al Heyman and, particular Al, they got, even with Devin Haney and them, and Matchroom and Golden Boy, you got to promote your fighters better. It's no substitute for that. You got to promote your fighters better. You got to use Gatorade, Powerade, you know what I'm saying, Reebok. You got to get promotion. Just because endorsements, just because Floyd didn't have no endorsements, don't mean some of these fighters shouldn't have no endorsements. They should stay, in the camera's eye. They should stay there. But the lack of endorsements in boxing is a direct correlation to the downfall of boxing in the public eye. It's just not having fights on regular TV. It's like, man, having a Bob Evans commercial, IHOP commercial. You know what I'm saying? Or Al Heyman can come out with a line of boxing gear and he can promote them in a boxing gear thing. You know what I'm saying? Have them in them funny commercials like the Foot Locker commercial with Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield. Why not have Wilder in a commercial? Why not start your own shoes? Start your own apparel line. On PBC apparel line. That's sportswear. These niggas will eat that up. And have the fighters promote it. It's another source of income. But just promoting fighters with commercials. I mean, with when they got a fight coming up or doing an interview here and there, that ain't cutting it. Market your fighters. You know, have them do meet and greets, you know, in Vegas every now and again. Have them, you know, you do a little thing, you know, if you can, you know, gamble for 10 hours, for 3 hours straight, you know what I'm saying? You know, you have an opportunity to win, you know, this Deontay Wilder, you know, a Prius car, or this Silverado, or this Earl Spence, you know, signed glove, or this Earl Spence truck they gave him to give away. That's how you promote them. Not just showing them at the Cowboy games, or showing this guy at the Packer game, or showing this dude at the Final Four, or showing them at the Alabama game. You know what I'm saying? That ain't no fucking promotion. It's not putting no cheese in my pocket. So let me know what you guys think. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you got business questions, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. Keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation to the channel? Cash App, PayPal, description. Best way to donate is share the video one time for the one time. Good Feeling Sports TV. We go.